Welcome to the Grohl Show, everybody. Today we're doing a review on the Majestic Map Pack DLC, which you can pick up for 800 Microsoft points or for free if you're a season pass holder like I am. So first we're going to jump into Landfall, the first map in this map pack. So there's no question in my mind that this map is probably going to be the weakest map out of the three that come with this map pack. I don't really like playing on this map pack, but you have to give props for 343 for making such a gorgeous backdrop along with the other two maps in this map pack. They made unbelievable backdrops, but you know, map packs are about being played, so I'm really going to go over why this is just not that fun for me. So it's really too similar to Complex and Harvest in my opinion, Harvest being from the Crimson Map Pack DLC. I don't really like maps like this where it's just structures. I prefer to have maps, since it's Halo, in places that you wouldn't think of being, such as Monolith and Skyline, which are the other two maps. This one just seems too boring to me. You're like on a factory or something on a human planet. The main section is going to be the inside to the right there, which is the garage access or whatever, and it seems to be like a factory. That's where most of the fighting takes place. This reminds me too much of Boneyard in Halo Reach, that whole single player section. I hated the aesthetics of everything about that level, and this just reminds me of that, and I just really don't like playing it. It's like I said, it's just too bland, and also most of the action is close quarters, which is not a problem for me. I happen to like close quarters. And there's also a good combination of sniper gameplay as well, because if you're outside you're probably going to be sniped at, such as this spot I am at right now and where I'm looking at. And other than that, like I said, this is probably going to be the weakest out of the three maps. I don't really like playing this, and not a lot of people pick it. So moving on, we now have Monolith. Now this is actually going to be my favorite map out of the three. This map is simply gorgeous and beautiful. The backdrop again is astounding. Hats off to 343 for making such a good looking map. I remember they made the last map pack for Halo Reach, and up until then I severely had a lot of disdain for the Halo Reach maps. That's probably why it's my least favorite Halo, just because I hated the maps, and I'll get into that later. But this map is just completely gorgeous. You can see the backdrop here. I'm not sure what planet that is. I'm guessing it's Requiem, since this happens to be a Forerunner monument to the dead as per the description. But this map is just a joy to play on, and it's like about medium to large size. Right now in the DLC playlist they only have two playlist, which is free for all and 4v4, so I don't know how it would fare on like higher amounts like 8v8 or in big team battle or whatever. Major feature about this is the two gravity lifts that are on either side of this map, and you can go to either one by using them, so you can cross this map fairly quickly. And this centerpiece right here seems to be like the hill a lot of people strive to have control over. All in all, this map is a great map and probably the best this map pack has to offer. Now, free for all, this map is totally fun by itself. Team, I haven't played too many team battles, but they mostly center around King of the Hill, which is perfect for this map. It seems to cycle around the 5 locations, one for each of the directions north, south, east, and west, and one for the center hill. Also, this map is symmetrical, meaning there's no advantages and you know exactly where you're going, something I always like about Halo maps. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the last map in this map pack DLC. So our last map is going to be the insanely popular Skyline. If you join in free-for-all matches, everybody seems to want to pick this, and for good reason. It's going to be the smallest map out of the map pack. It's extremely close quarters, as you can see here. There's all sorts of cover every single place, and it's just very, very, very hectic. You'll be getting into a ton of firefights, and I would go for most of the achievements on this map like I did anyways, or try to get this map, because there will be the most opportunities. So one thing I dislike about this map, and don't get me wrong, it's very fun to play, it's an excellent map along with Monolith. The only really map I do not like is going to be Landfall. These other two are very strong additions to the Halo 4 map library. But the only real complaint I have regarding this map is they made it just too bland. I mean, they could have, this is a Skyline, right? So they could have put all sorts of advertisements and things up here and make it really pop. I mean, this is like a cosmopolitan type map. You can see the Skyline in the distance there, as I showed you in the beginning. It looks like a bustling city or whatever. So they really could have put a lot of like maybe advertisements or really cool looking things here. It just seems to mostly be white textures, and maybe it's because this is like a construction site. I mean, that's probably why, but still, I mean, I think they could have really livened up this map. That being said, it does its job, and a map's job is to be fun and make you want to play that map, and it does its job perfectly for Infinity, Rumble, and all those free-for-all types of maps. So also, this map is probably going to be optimal for SWAT. I've played a couple games of SWAT on this map. It seems to be that SWAT only pops up on this map, and everyone seems to go for it when it does pop up. And with all the cover and everything, and the way the map moves in a circular motion kind of as you play it, it's exactly perfect for SWAT. So there's no doubt in my mind why people pick that. So here you can see the amazing freaking backdrop that 343 supplied for this map, and again, hats off to them because I didn't even notice it till I did this review. So that's really going to do it for this review, guys. I hope you found it informative and maybe swayed you to either buy it or not buy it. Either way, I'm glad I influenced your opinion. My personal opinions on it, it's very fun, but to me, honestly, map packs aren't usually worth it, especially for only 3, and one of those 3 is not fun for me at all, which is Landfall. I really hate playing that map, if I'm being totally honest. However, Monolith and Skyline more than make up for this, and I really enjoy playing on them. So if you're as big as a Halo fan as I am, I would suggest checking it out. Other than that, it's been the Grohl Show. Have a great day.